same time. There we go.
Yeah, we
All
knew
right.
it. We were all there. We were on the same page the whole time. Oh, I should give you something to look at. Instead
Yeah,
of
you
seeing.
should, because I can't. There's nothing for me to look at currently
Yeah, I'm
right
giving
now.
you nothing right now. I'm sorry, man. Here, let me give you.
All right, let's see.
I'll
Well,
give you both.
there's also nothing to look at this week. You know,
Yeah, there
did,
was.
did everything pop culture take a break this week? Damn,
Yeah,
what's going on there?
we're in a whole we're in a real sit around and wait holding pattern right now.
Yeah, I had to go back and watch like old Marvel movies, and then talk to people
Yeah,
about
I'm just
how
rewatching Rick and Morty for
well,
the
Rick and Morty
85th
is.
time.
Rick and Morty's solid. That's a solid rewatch right there. I can't blame
Yeah,
you on
but like
that.
from the beginning, and it's fun too because now I've watched Rick and Morty
From
so often.
from the
I've
beginning.
watched it so often that I'm skipping like 2 episodes. I'm like, no, not this one. No, I don't care. And
That's
now
fair.
like season 7, the most subject. Season 7, the most recent season.
Subject.
I've watched like multiple times with friends.
Yeah.
So now I'm like, it's older to me than shows I used to like. Yeah, we're in a drought. The only thing that we definitely have to talk about is Penguin episode 7.
Oh yeah.
And mostly because last 2 weeks we've been kind of a little down on Penguin, kind of like it's been a little slow, it's been a little dry. There's good parts, but overall, and then this episode hit, and it was like, oh shit, like the last episode finale into this episode, into the now like with the finale. I'm like, oh more. Give me 6 more episodes. Give me 100 more episodes. Give me another season immediately. Like, holy shit. Everyone in this episode was dope.
Yes. So everyone had a purpose. By the way, I just clicked into our stream and realized that I'm in an ad. Have we told everybody? No, I haven't. I'm going for my personal Twitch account or the Goofy Rexy account. And
the ad breaks should have a timer.
No, but I'm just joining the stream.
Yeah, but we shouldn't have new like people joining the stream having ads. I disabled that. I turned that off immediately. I set it so that
oh, you know what? I did refresh the page, and that could be it. So that maybe that's the reason why I'm getting the ad.
Well, now I'm gonna check to make fucking sure, but
now
no, I disabled ads. I disabled pre-roll ads.
You're burying the lead. You're burying the lead. Ultimately, what I'm trying to say here, you're 100% burying the lead. What I'm trying to say now, guys, is that we are affiliate now on Twitch.
We don't know how it happened. We definitely don't know why it happened.
We definitely don't know why. We definitely don't know why. That's the one I don't know. But if you choose to support us by joining the GnT live Twitch community, then I'm sorry.
There are no benefits. There is no reward.
I'm sorry in advance.
We accept exclusively Amazon Prime because that is the one you get for free. Please do not give us your real money. If you want to give us Bezos money, I'll take it.
Use the Bezos money.
And then every 3 months we'll collect $36 of Bezos dollars and we'll use it for more booze. Like Cash App. Yeah. It's hashtag drunks. That's our at symbol drunk fucks.
Oh man. So yeah. So you listen, Penguin. So the last 2 episodes, like we said, 5 and 6, I was like, nah, bro, what are we doing here? Which, once again, I want to be very clear about this. It wasn't that the episodes weren't good. I'm just saying, look at what you gave us in episode 4. It wasn't quite adding up to the same sort of quality here. But episode 7, the only thing I didn't like about it is that we didn't get enough of Vic. We didn't get to see what happened with Vic. But apart from that, there were like 3, maybe 4 scenes that really just, I was like, oh my gosh, this is good. The first one, the one where Sophia is talking to Penguin's mom. I was like, the way the level of quality acting from from what is it, Francis? Is that her name? Francine? I forgot what her name is. Like in the show, like what her show name is. Because
Mom?
I yeah,
I think it's Francis.
Francis. Which, by the way, like I only knew her as Ma, so the entire time, that's all I knew. But yo, listen, watching her acting, I was like the fidgeting with the hands, the way that she like switched between, you know, being kind of like slightly sane. She went off on Sophia initially. I like the whole
She stole the
badass way that
show.
she was just the
She stole the
badass way
entire
that she,
fucking show.
oh my gosh, the way that she was just being a badass. Oh, I was like, yo, I expected her to have a little bit of fear, which clearly she did. She had a little bit of fear, but the way that I was like, this is Penguin. They're showing us how Oswald, where he got that sort of like that grit, that think on his feet, like that aspect. I was like, yo, that savagery. I was like, yo, they're showing us it with her, and I loved how she did it. The way that she like then when she talked about, you know, her sons, and then she just like switched. I appreciate quality acting, and that was quality acting. You know, with her doing that. The scene with Sophia and Gia, the girl, like when she went to go visit her, where she was, I was like, yo, how was
she's
she
prepared to kill this child, and then she
yes
came out and threw up
having a
because
freaking panic attack?
she knew she was prepared to kill a child.
And then and seeing that the child was in there basically was hurting herself, and that she was the one that caused this. The emotions that I knew that she had felt at that moment, like, okay, damn, like I'm doing the same thing that my father did here in a different light. I was like, yo, this is dope. And then of course the scene with, first and foremost, Salvatore dying from a heart attack was too funny. Obviously, a heart attack situation is not funny. I'm just saying, like in the context of the damn show, like for him to go out like that, Penguin was us in that moment. Let's be very clear about this. Like, this is how you're gonna go out, bro. Like, this is how you're gonna go out, my guy. We're not gonna put up there's not gonna be a showdown, a fight here. This is how you're going out, my guy. And I love the fact that that Penguin encapsulated our entire emotion during that moment. I was like, yes, this is it. That's how we felt. Three moments that were phenomenal, man. The fact that they also even flash back to Penguin going into the same place where he essentially killed his brothers. You know, at the very end of the show. I gotta ask you a question. Well, I'll stop now and I'll let you go into it, but I gotta ask you a question after this.
Hold on. Could we tag all of my rants for ad breaks? Because we have we have the official ad break, first official ad break of the channel coming in about 2 minutes. There's a countdown for anybody who's watching on the stream.
Okay.
Again, it shouldn't have pre-rolls, so that might be Twitch being a cunt, or it might be because it's our first stream as an affiliate, and they're like, we'll figure it out later. Or Twitch could be assholes, who knows? But yeah, the way we set ad breaks to run is once every is I think it's 3 times an hour for a minute, so they're like as quick as it could be, or it has to be like 30 seconds every 10 minutes. I'm like, that just sucks. So like 1 minute every 20 minutes is more than a reasonable for an hour and a half podcast, you know? Yeah. And again, you can watch the full thing on YouTube, so you don't have to worry about ad breaks. Okay, so the 3 things, right? 1, Oz killed his brothers.
Yep.
Right? We know that. 2, Oz has the loyalty of everybody.
Yep.
And 3, Sophia is now deranged.
Yep.
Sophia's
Facts.
dead. Sophia's dead. She is
Yeah.
dead. I didn't know Salvatore Moroni was going to die this episode. He just took a heart attack, and then see
Definitely
Oz
not that
there.
way.
You see Oz just sitting there like, you fuck. You piece of shit. Fine, I'm going to pretend I beat you. He was so mad. You piece of shit. Getting his ass kicked. Moroni takes a heart attack. Then the best is I'm watching it with Tim, and I'm like, shoot him. Shoot his dead body. All right, there's the ad break. Shoot his dead body. Oh, I'm so happy. Anyway,
that was too good.
I'm a huge fan of If Vic Dies, We Riot. The sub is completely 180'd on Vic, and I'm glad for it. Yeah, we 180'd on Vic when he turned around in the car.
Yeah,
that was the minute where we're like, yo, fuck this character, fuck stuttering Vic. This guy is a fucking nuisance. He's a goddamn nightmare. Right? That's where we were on Vic. And then he turned around and was like, you know what? No, I'm not going to be a guy working at 7-Eleven until I'm 80. Fuck this. I'm going to do crimes. He was... So, I don't think Vic is going to make it in this season.
He can't. They're almost to a certain extent. I feel like he cannot make it because it doesn't ruin the Penguin story, but it doesn't catapult it to where he needs to be.
No, he's there. Dude, he has a loyal crew that are all dead now.
So I still think that the final nail in the coffin is that his mom needs to go for
Penguin's
him to
dead. Yeah, she's dead.
For him to completely go to that level that he needs to be in order to be able to be like, all right, well,
you know who's gonna kill her, right?
Penguin's gonna kill her?
Hmm?
Why do you think so?
Penguin is not stupid. Of all of the things, Penguin is very smart. He knows now his only weakness is his mom. Everything he just lost, that explosion, everything that just happened because his mom. Not because Vic let his mom get caught. That didn't happen. That's not why. Not because Oz only has one weakness. Oz is gonna kill her. She already asked him to kill her if she loses his mind.
Was that foreshadowing? Was that foreshadowing?
Yeah, I think all of it's foreshadow. I think the fact that he killed his brother and sister made it his two brothers made him foreshadow. He didn't kill him, but you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like Oz is running down the line. He needs to become a full sociopath. Oz needs to be like, and Vic is showing him nothing but loyalty.
Yeah.
So he's gonna keep Vic around because Vic is loyal. Not because not because he loves Vic, but because he loves Vic's loyalty.
Yeah.
Yo, that bomb was fucked.
That's crazy.
That bomb was absolutely fucked.
I mean, everybody's dead except Oz.
That bomb blew up an entire cross section.
Mm-hmm.
Like
the whole thing just dropped and imploded. Just dropped. That was it. I mean, geez. It once again the irony of him jumping into the same place where he closes. I wonder if Do you think that his mom knows that he
Knows
killed
what?
her?
Yeah.
That he killed her. He killed his brothers.
Yeah.
Okay.
She doesn't know exactly how it happened.
Yeah.
She knows he's responsible for it.
Got it.
I also love the fact that the name of this episode was Top Hat.
Top Hat. Yeah.
If the next episode isn't called Umbrella Gun, I'm done.
They have failed. I keep on saying to myself, I'm like, when does he pull out the top hat? Does it actually ever happen? Will he ever pull out the top hat? I don't know. Okay.
When he dresses up for the flashback.
Okay.
When he gets dressed up to dance with his mom.
Got it. Okay.
Which was a scene they talked about in an earlier episode.
Okay.
Yeah. So Vic's dead, though. I wouldn't be surprised if Vic survives because I think that character has legs.
Yeah, Vic serves a purpose, for future sacrifices. If you want to put it that way, like for future sacrifices, he serves a purpose, right? So getting rid of him, that's the thing though. When they did this series, the intent was that it would only be for one season, right? I think that now they're considering potentially doing a second season.
No.
But I don't think they went into it thinking it was going to be multiple seasons.
No, they specifically said this is supposed to hold you over until the Batman 2.
Mm-hmm. So there was no intent for there to be a season 2. But
not anymore, there's not. Now, there doesn't have to be a season 2 of the Penguin. There doesn't specifically have to be a season 2 of the Penguin. Okay. But there needs to be another mini-series about crime in Gotham. Featuring at least a couple of episodes with Oz.
With Oz, yeah. Now, what you clicked on right there said something about there being some promising news on season 2, which, of course, potentially is all Fugazi. But what's the gist of that? What you clicked on?
Oh, Forbes article?
Yeah.
Their plan was to tell the entirety of the story that leads us into what's going to happen going into Batman 2.
Batman 2. Mm-hmm.
The showrunner, Lawrence or Frank, has now said this is the first time anyone has ever mentioned there's a potential for another series.
Okay.
Because they knew going into this it's one and done.
Okay.
I would love we don't know a lot about Batman 2 yet. Rumors are it's Two-Face and Clayface.
Okay.
What does that mean? I don't know.
That's supposed to be what, in 2 years from now? That's supposed to come out the same year as Spider-Man, right?
I think it starts filming next year.
Okay. So he won't see a Joker? Is that not a thing?
I don't know. They revealed the Joker in the end credit scene of this movie, of Batman Part 2. Last month, 2 years until the Batman Part 2 releases on October 2nd, 2026. At least we have the Penguin. We're definitely getting some Part 2 casting news starting early next year. We should get casting news at the end of this year. 4 years between movies is a lot of time. People will say The Dark Knight Rises released 4 years after The Dark Knight, but Nolan did Inception in between. Also, The Dark Knight Rises sucked.
Really?
Not even like my general opinion of those movies, not enjoying them, because they were fine movies. The Dark Knight Rises was dog shit. It had some really cool scenes. Truly awful movie. Oh no, the autopilot isn't working. I'm gonna go die except that it was. I'm Batman. Fuck you. Shut up.
I don't know what you're talking about. I loved it.
Agree to disagree.
Oh
my god, that's your real voice. It's amazing, Jay.
Listen, it had Anne Hathaway in it, and as Catwoman. I don't know what else I would have desired from that movie.
The movie would have come out next year if the writer's strike didn't happen.
Yeah, I mean,
the
everything
writer's
has been
strike
pushed
fucked
back. Yeah.
a lot of things. But Colin Farrell has been pretty emphatic about never wanting to put on those prosthetics again, though he will for Batman 2. He may not want to do it for an entirely new season of a show. Exactly. I don't want
fair.
another. This is brilliant, and like, WB, call me. I have been in my head on a Batman universe. Not a DC extended fucking universe. Not a, we can have a Justice League bullshit. Absolutely
You want this
not.
in Prime Earth? No.
I have had, like, I don't care if you say, like, yeah, Superman's in Metropolis doing Superman shit. Talk about him. I don't care. Batman is such a well of storytelling. You could do 2 decades worth of movies that all take place with, like, I'm gonna say 5-year period of time in Batman time. And you can do Batman 2, the Batman 2, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And then you could do another miniseries of a random criminal, like, that you just introduced. Because again, Gotham is crime. It is crime.
Yeah.
And crime dramas sell. So, like, no part of the Penguin is a superhero fucking movie.
Yeah, I mean, come on. Yeah.
None of it.
No.
Not zero. Not even close.
Yeah.
It's all just crime drama. And now we got Batman 2. And you could just pick any one of... You could pick Hush. You could pick Zaz. You could pick anyone from Batman's Rogue Gallery.
Mm.
And then you can give them a fucking season. And just what they're fucking doing. What crime they're involved in. And you could do that. And then you do another movie. And then you do another. And you just keep daisy chaining. And then you have the Hugo. Then you have the Hugo fucking. Oh god, what the fuck's his name? Hugo Grant? Why don't I remember his name? The dude who figures out who Batman is? Who's in charge of Arkham? Hugo something. Hugo Strange?
Listen, that
I
movie
feel like
is a
it's
blur.
Hugo Strange, and I'm trying to convince myself it's not. Let me look it up. Hugo. He has those weird ass glasses. Yup, that's him.
Okay.
Killer Croc might be hard. Well, if you try to do Killer Croc as a giant crocodile, yeah, it's probably gonna suck. If you try to do Waylon Jones, which is Killer Croc's real name, yes, I still love fucking Batman, fight me, as a, like, dude who has a physical deformity that makes his skin, like, tough as scales, and because of that, he's like a sideshow freak kind of dude. That's believable in a way that, like, it can be. Batman's dope.
Yeah.
Y'all just don't know that because we're getting dog shit Batman. Go play Arkham City.
I mean,
right now. Right now, whatever you're doing, guys, go play Arkham City. It's like $1.99 anywhere. If you, like, PC, computers, it's on the Nintendo fucking Switch. Go play. It might be on your cell phone now. That's how Arkham City is the best game ever.
The issue for me is with Batman, or really kind of just like a lot of DC stories in general, apart from like the older animation series, there just isn't hasn't really been an interesting story that I found for Batman overall, right? And I've always had an issue with Batman in general. You know, a rich boy, you know, turned superhero in a sense. I've never really been a huge fan of Batman.
He's a criminal. Batman's a criminal. That's why I love Batman.
Because Batman's a criminal.
He's a criminal. He's not an anti-hero. He's just another criminal. He is a criminal that fights other criminals in a world of crime. And he's smart enough. Bane, I hate every version of Bane we've ever gotten because Bane is as smart as Batman. He just also is prolific as shit.
Well, I thought Tom Hardy did a pretty good depiction of him in the movie that you hate. Pretty good depiction of Bane.
Ah, it seems victory has defeated you.
I love the voice.
This gives you power over me?
I love
he did have that one. The one scene he had that made me. I had chills up my fucking spine.
You mean when he freaking beat the crap out of him?
No, when he put his open hand, like this on that dude's shoulder, like, fuck you. I was just like, amazing. Like, dude, imagine how emasculated you would feel if you walk into, if you're whoever you are, you're the CEO of a fucking company, and you walk into a dude's room and that you hired, like your mechanic, right? And your mechanic just puts his hand on your shoulder, like face down on your shoulder, and goes, relax. Like, you're gonna be like, I better relax. This dude's got real close to my neck. Like, dude, that was the scene in that movie that I was like, oh. Everything else in that movie was dumb, but that scene was great. He was fine. He was a fine villain. He wasn't a good Bane.
It was just the weakest movie in the trilogy. I don't think it sucked, but I just think it was just the weakest movie in the trilogy. That's all.
I still like Batman Begins. Batman Begins, I still have a fondness for because it was Batman Begins. So because it was Batman Begins, I didn't expect him to be Batman yet. I expected him to be figuring out Batman. Batman 2, that's what we got. We got a Batman who exists and is not, he's smart, but he's not wise yet.
Yeah, my only issue with Batman Begins was Ra's al Ghul. That was
my issue with that entire movie was
Liam Neeson, not your best role model.
I don't have to save you. That's killing him. That's literally no, like that's this. You're doing this. It's the same thing. I'm not gonna kill you. I'm just not gonna pull you up from certain death. Fuck you. I'm Batman. Fuck you. Nothing against Christian Bale. Nothing against Christian Bale. He did fucking phenomenally well.
Oh man. They didn't make him dumb, but he wasn't smart.
So the Suicide Squad and Peacemaker are supposedly still canon.
Which one? Sorry, what did you say?
The Suicide Squad, the remake one, and the Peacemaker show are canon to the new DC studios.
So is this the first time that they're announcing that, or did we already know this before?
They're announcing it because the first DC Studios production is going to be that Creature Commandos animated.
Oh, the animated series. Okay. Yeah.
And that has the characters from Suicide Squad and with the same Amanda Waller.
Wasn't Green Lantern supposed to come out this year too, or is that next year?
I'm not gonna talk about Green Lantern because if they fuck up Jon Stewart, there will be no. I'll tolerate them fucking up. Some
you care about Hal
shit
as much? Okay. Right.
There's only 2 Green Lanterns, and my friend Tom is a huge Green Lantern fan, like biggest. Fucking loves Hal Jordan, loves Guy Gardner. I will tolerate anything except shitting on 2 characters. Jon Stewart, you're not allowed. Not in my America. Jon Stewart is a goddamn treasure. And you're not allowed to shit on Kyle Rayner. Under no circumstances. Kyle Rayner is the best Green Lantern.
I didn't think that you were going to go with Kyle Rayner, but okay.
Kyle Rayner, multiple times has become God. Kyle Rayner's willpower is so strong that at one point he became the Green Lantern. All of the Green Lanterns were just him. he took all of the Green Lantern power and just was it. He was like, nope, it's me now. That's how strong his will is. And on top of it, he's the only White Lantern. He's the only being in the universe that consistently and equally can embody every spiritual element. Kyle Rayner's the shit. Don't fuck with Kyle Rayner. Don't fuck with Jon Stewart. Jon Stewart's just the G. Jon Stewart, man, Jon Stewart could walk the whole fucking time. But his willpower was so strong that he believed he couldn't. So the ring made it true. Jon Stewart's the fucking man. We're going to ad break in 50 seconds. Hal and Guy are my favorites always, but I truly like Atrocitus. Oh, my favorite actual Lantern?
Okay, fair.
No. Larfleeze is my favorite actual Lantern. He's got one fucking goal, man. Larfleeze is real simple, man. Mine. There are 2 Green Lantern posters in my house, in the living room of my house. The Red Lantern with the Creed, and the Orange Lantern with the Creed. The Red Lantern Creed, fucking great. We look at it every day. We're smiling. The Orange Lantern Creed, it's just mine. Mine. It's like the fucking the Finding Nemo seagulls. Like, love him to death.
Okay.
Every other Lantern Corps sucks. Fuck them all. All right.
No, but it's good that we're getting some DC news though, because I mean, it's been incredibly quiet it's been months, man. It's been apart from like what's going on in DC Comics. I mean, DC Comics has been kind of lit for the past couple of months. I'm not gonna lie to you. They had an Absolute Power series where
yeah.
Waller got her ish pushed in eventually.
Waller is my favorite villain in all of DC because she's just a cunt.
Yeah,
that's her superpower is the cunt. Like, yeah, Darkseid, if you ever want to deal with Darkseid, just send Amanda Waller after him, and he'll be like, all right, I can't with this bitch. Like, I just can't. She's beating me down. Like, she's like, what's your stupid haircut? I don't have hair. Yeah, why do you think that is, Baldy? She's just so mean.
Yeah, she's an asshole. She's an asshole. She really is. But yeah, that's been going well. I mean, and there's this DC all-in stuff going on right now. I think, Absolute. So I told you about this already, right? Darkseid has created this universe now, like a separate universe.
Sorry, I'm distracted by someone named Millie Alcock.
Interesting name. So Darkseid has created his entire separate universe now, which has put all the heroes that we know, Superman, Batman, Wonder Woman, all of them have incredibly different origins. It's very dark and it's fun, and I'm not going to spoil anything. All I'm going to say is Absolute Batman was insane. Absolute Wonder Woman and Absolute Superman, they're okay. Well, Absolute Batman, he gets dirty, bro. Like he gets real dirty in that in the opening
Batman
series.
Comics are the X-Men comics of DC.
Alfred,
by the way,
Alfred. I don't know if Alfred's a villain or a hero at this point. In this universe, I don't know. In this universe,
the answer to that question,
I don't know.
So you're familiar with what's happened in canon Batman universe, right?
I'm catching up on what's going on in canon universe. I'm
okay. So Alfred died.
Yeah. Okay.
And then but Alfred had billions of dollars worth of Wayne Enterprises shares because embezzlement.
Yeah.
And he left them, of course. He left those shares to Dick fucking Grayson. So Nightwing is now he's not as rich as Batman, but by a margin that doesn't matter. Because Alfred believes truly that Dick Grayson is the perfect Batman.
Okay.
Yeah, like he's like, well, because he has morals. Like Batman doesn't have morals. He has a Dexter style code. Mm-hmm. Like he's like, all right, there's only a certain way I'm allowed to be, so I can paralyze somebody. But if I shoot him, I'm a bad guy. Yeah, he's like, I can cripple you.
Everything,
I can rip your toes off.
Everything that is not murder, I can do.
And Dick Grayson will fuck you up, but he's like, but he'll also be like, can we stop? Like, can you, this? You know how this is gonna end? I can backflip a bullet. Fuck you. Like, what are you doing? Wonder Woman comics have been fucking aces for the last 5 years, man. Every Wonder Woman comic is amazing. Anyway, like, I'm really happy that DC has somebody running it. I don't think it's going to be particularly good or bad. It's
not going to be great. It's not going to be great, but I think that they have enough of a basis here where they can keep interesting stories going. And it's unfortunate, though, that they kind of have to go outside of the, Prime universe in order to be able to kind of make things a little bit more interesting. Although that's not entirely fair. There are some stories that are good, like Green Lantern's always, for the most part, good. Flash sucks. Like I've caught up on some Flash comics, and they are absolutely not fun. Like right now,
oh, that sucks.
What's his name? Barry Allen doesn't even have his powers anymore. There's a whole story into that. So Wally is like the Flash, whatever. But either way, the story's just not good. The story's not good anymore. So there is a new Justice League, like a new JSA comic that just hit this week. So I'll check that out. I'll see if that's good. We don't talk nearly enough comics whenever we do podcasts, which is something that I guess we should talk about.
We're gonna have to probably start doing more often. Well, I also don't want to step too much on your toes because
that's fine. Yeah.
Okay, so wait, let's see how this works. So this is the cast. We got
DC sales get too low, we get it at the Crisis.
Yeah. Whenever DC can't make enough money, the last Crisis we had was Dark Knight Metal. That was the last. Like, I'm not even joking. That was the last Crisis. They're like, fuck, we don't know what to do. Cool, let's go back on all these evil Batman and see how that works out. Millions of dollars. So Millie Alcock is playing Supergirl. Nicholas Hoult is Lex Luthor. Some hot chick is playing Hawkgirl, which, again, Hawkgirl is... Why are we doing this all in a Superman movie?
Yeah, I mean...
Like, what is this Superman movie? Is this movie 4 hours long?
Bro, it's
one showing a day?
I'm bracing myself. I'm at this point where I'm going into this, whatever the DC movie is, with an open mind. And because, I mean, there's also, I can see part of it right there. Mr. Terrific. Like, there's a ton of characters, bro, that is in this one movie. And I don't know how they're going to pull this off.
Hawkgirl is a relatively large character.
That probably would stand to have her own movie. However,
no, absolutely not.
No one would watch it.
But not a Superman movie. Not a Superman. Like why are we introducing Green Lantern Guy Gardner?
She would be good for a series though. Like a little mini.
I don't know who this bitch is, but she's playing Miss Tessmacher, who is a throwaway character. Oh, she's a Portuguese model and actress. Good for you. I'm happy when they cast hot chicks. Frank Grillo is Rick Flag Sr. Anthony Carrigan plays Metamorpho because they're going to save so much money on having to get rid of his hair. Jimmy Olsen is played by that weird kid from fucking...
Does he have like alopecia or something like that? Is that why?
Alopecia. Okay. He can't grow hair, yeah. He's also phenomenal in Oh God, what was that show with Bill Hader? It was a one-person name, not Dave, not Steve. Tim knows what it is. Fuck, what's it called?
Was it like a legal show?
No, no, it was Bill Hader played a hitman. God, it was a one-name show.
I know what you're talking about. The
Oh
Blacklist?
God, no, 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 no. It's name. Bill Hader.
No, Bill Hader is not.
Barry.
Yeah, but you said Bill Hader, and I was mixing them up with the guy who played Ultron. I don't know why.
All right, Cat Grant. Don't care. The bad guy from Identity is Jonathan Kent. Interesting casting. Sean Gunn is playing Maxwell Lord. Darwin is playing Mr. Terrific.
Great.
Beck
Yeah,
Bennett has
that.
a job. Wendell Pierce is Perry White. Fine. But there's just so much, like, what is this movie about? What is happening? We know nothing. Like, you've put too much in the Superman movie.
So do we know how they're doing this yet? So this is supposed to be everything that we're getting over the next few years is supposed to be their phase one, essentially, right? Like that, it's
Yes.
like their phase one. So this is supposed to be setting up the groundwork for whatever conclusion that we're gonna get. What, 2028, 2029? We don't have any clue yet, right? As to how, like, is this a 10-year plan? Is this a 7-year plan? Is this a 6-year? Like, how long is this? Is my question.
Every single actor, with the exception of David Corenswet, the guy who's playing Superman,
Yep.
is an established actor that costs a lot of money.
It's a big budget. Do we know
Fillion,
the projected
Frank
budget
Grillo.
is for this Superman movie?
I don't think they've even started. Fucking hold on.
It's just Superman, right? They changed it to the Superman, or is it still Superman Legacy?
It was originally called Superman Legacy, but I don't think that's what it's going to be called.
Well, being that they haven't started production on it yet, I doubt that we'll have an idea. Okay. Well, okay, I found something. As of February 29, 2024, James Gunn, well, all right, let's move to the numbers. The rumor is that the film's budget is $300 million. I mean, they've already shot scenes for this already. So, I mean, the movie's coming out next year. Is it? I don't know if the production is done yet. So 300 million. I'm seeing also 363 million. So it's an expensive film, but I feel like it's a lot of that goes to like After Effects. I mean, because you're pulling in a lot of these characters that they have in this movie would require special effects, especially of course Superman. I mean, Hawk. I mean, this is terrific. All of them. I mean, damn. A lot of these characters require special effects.
James Gunn debunked that was the budget.
He debunked it. I mean,
Yeah.
James Gunn's always debunking things. Whatever. At this point, I don't know if whatever he debunks is actually legit or if it's not. Like, I don't know.
July 2025.
Yeah, that's the release date for the movie. Which isn't that the same month as there's a Marvel movie that comes out in the same month, isn't it?
Thunderbolts.
Thunderbolts, okay. That's the second Marvel movie of the year.
No, Thunderbolts is May.
So is Fantastic Four in July then?
No. July 25th.
July. Okay. I knew there was a Marvel film in July.
2 weeks after Superman.
Oh.
Why? Why would you choose this?
I don't remember. I don't know who chose what first. Was it Marvel or DC that chose first? I don't remember. In all honesty, I got it.
One of
I
them
got it.
is probably DC chose first, but because Marvel changed everything a million times. This is insane.
Yep.
Why would you run this? Fantastic Four is not that big. I mean, like, for Marvel fans, it's big.
Not in comparison to a Superman movie.
Yeah. Average person might go see a Superman movie starring people they know.
Yeah.
Average person might not go see whatever the Fantastic Four is.
Yeah, exactly.
Starring 3 nobodies and America's dad.
Yeah.
Grizzled, angry dad.
James Gunn can make a fun movie. I just realized that the message thing is not working on the stream. James Gunn can make a fun movie. I don't know if that is going to translate to creating a good DC. So one of my issues with James Gunn is that there's a lot of times where he doesn't follow the basis story of a comic. Not that we need him to cover, because I think I think a lot of people say comic accurate. When they say comic accurate, I think a lot of people get upset about, well, damn, it can't be comic. It can't be comics. Like, if it's comics, it's a predictable story. It's not about it being the same story. It's about just like the essence of the character and the essence of the story that you're trying to tell.
Yeah.
And I feel like there's a lot of times where James Gunn goes against that just because he just likes to go against the grain as a character, as like his personality, his character. So with a Superman movie, that makes me nervous, because one of the things that you don't want to do with a Superman movie is go against, like, it may still work for an audience, but then it gets really sketchy when you start bringing in other characters in future movies and it doesn't line up well, which is what kind of happened with like Man of Steel. Like, what they gave us was okay, but then when you started progressing to Justice League and all that stuff, that is when you were just like, oh, well, they never really established the proper base of this character. So now we're trying to go into these stories where we're bringing in other Justice League characters, and never really seemed to it wasn't good syncopation. Like, that's kind of where I find a lot of the issues to be when it comes to like how James Gunn goes about his stories. And that part of it does make me a little bit nervous as to like how this could turn out. And then now seeing all of these different characters that we have in this movie, it almost makes me feel like we're not really going to get enough of a development of the Superman like basis, like the baseline of a story. We're not going to get enough of it because you have so many of these different characters. Like, is he going to really interact with all of these characters? How? Like, how is he going to do that in a meaningful way? He really changed Drax the Destroyer, but only hardcore. Yeah, but not like Drax. And he could
change Drax the Destroyer, but from an unlikable garbage character to an interesting, fun character.
And here's the thing too,
he changed Star Wars. My biggest problem was Star Wars. How he changed Star Wars, and even then I didn't hate it. It's just he made Star Wars kind of an idiot.
But here's the thing too, like that was frustrating as a comic book fan. However,
break coming up.
Oh, okay. Let me get this point out then quickly. So for me, like, it's fine if you do that with the Guardians of the Galaxy. What I'm saying is you can't really do that with Superman. The Guardians of the Galaxy, nobody gives a F who they are.
You have to have an ensemble.
You know, who cares? But this one with Superman, I just don't feel like you can get away with that easily. I could be wrong. I'm open to being wrong.
I look forward to seeing what the DC can do.
Yeah.
I will be pleasantly surprised if I come out of Superman not hating it. Like I will be pleasantly surprised.
You and Desi. I know that Desi's a major Superman fan, and he's already like, I'm just setting myself up for disappointment emotionally.
I don't remember liking a Superman movie ever.
It's been the older movies. I've not liked anything new.
Tolerated Man of Steel.
Anything in the past 20 is it 20 years? I've not enjoyed it.
Brandon Routh's Superman movie wasn't bad.
Which one?
Brandon Routh's Superman Returns, I think it was called.
Okay. I don't really remember that movie.
That one wasn't bad.
I don't remember it. It wasn't memorable for me.
Yeah, it wasn't particularly. It wasn't good. Man of Steel. Zack Snyder sucks at making movies.
And that's. I mean, I gave you the example of like once again the baseline of a character when you don't establish it properly. He just sucked. There's no other way to say it. Nah, he sucked at whatever he did. And then of course, the story to me wasn't believable for him to be able to defeat what's his face. I forgot who was it? Zod? Is that his name?
Yeah.
It just wasn't believable for me for him to be able to be him so earlier on in his tenure as Superman. If I want to look at it from that perspective.
His dad, nah, fuck it, let me die. I thought Henry Cavill did a great job as Superman.
Yeah.
From the entire time. I thought he did a great job for what he was given.
Yeah.
I didn't like the movie. I actually did like Batman versus Superman. Not the original, not the movie cut. The extended release, like the one that actually explained why everyone was everyone.
Oh, I did not. I've never looked into that because I was going to say the actual movie was incredibly garbage.
Yeah, the theatrical release was dog shit. Batman v Superman.
Yeah, Reeves was good. Reeves. You know the thing about it is, like,
I'm gonna fly. He was fine for stupid movies. Sucked in the 80s and the 70s.
But I'm saying to you, like, you got to understand that, like, back then, we were just so happy to get something. So, I mean, in my mind, engraved, it's like, that was good. That's how I feel about it. And my mind can't be changed that it was good. I know it wasn't great. And I know if I probably watch it again, I'm going to be like, well, wow, I can't believe I like this. But whatever my childhood remembers, I'm going to stick to that and say this was a damn good movie. Unfortunately, whatever else we got after that was just dog crap.
Batman v Superman Ultimate Edition.
Okay, I never watched that. You know.
So Batman v Superman, the theatrical release of that movie, was hot poo poo garbage dog shit, like snake venom. It was all.
We can agree with snake venom. Okay.
And I was so mad because it took Batman and Superman,
green acid,
and they fucked it up.
Okay.
And then a friend of mine was like, Tony, watch the extended version. And I said, why? And they said, it doesn't make the movie better. It makes you understand what's happening in the movie. Then you could determine if the movie was good or not.
Okay.
And they did. They cut out every bit of explanation. They cut out why Lex Luthor was the way he was. They cut out why Batfleck was
before you go on, like, how long was this?
Literally only 30 minutes longer.
So why was it cut out of the effing movie then?
Because Zack Snyder is a bad director. I will, like, do you know how, like, there are things you just know, like, in your heart?
I'm sorry, bro. That just pissed me off because it's just
like, you know
stupid.
how
it's stupid.
You know how you can look at something and you'd be like, I think I could jump across that, and then sometimes you're like, oh no, I could definitely jump across that. And then there's times you're like, oh, I definitely can't jump across that. Like in your head, not like showboating or anything like that. Or like, like if someone's got one of those playing basketball hoops, you know how low you have to get it to dunk on it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, oh, I can't really dunk on the full size, but if I drop it 2 notches, I could definitely dunk on it.
Yeah.
Like that kind of thing. I know for a fact that I could kick the ever-loving shit out of anybody who thinks Zack Snyder's a good director. Like it's 100%. Like like there's no way someone can look at Zack Snyder, be like he's a phenomenal director, and then not get their shit pushed in a fist fight. Yeah. Like it's impossible.
See where you're
Those
going.
2 things are impossible. Like again, I think he's made some good stuff. Like people always go back to 300. 300 was a great movie because it was ridiculous and it was good for being ridiculous. He ruined the entire DC universe. Rebel Moon is absolutely fucking awful. It is the worst thing. Dude. No. I'm fucking on one now. I'm on one. No, you did this. I don't know how you did it. No, Jay. I'm blaming Jay for that. I don't know. Sylthanis did it. No, fucking.
He's not even here today. Jeez.
Rebel Moon. He's there. Rebel Moon. Okay. Yeah, he's always here. Rebel Moon is so bad that he got to make this movie and release it on Netflix, right?
Yeah.
Netflix. This piece of shit releases a director's cut. For what?
Yeah.
For who? For why?
For him,
for
bro.
When?
For him.
Why is there a director's cut to a movie that you made for Netflix? You could have just released the whole fucking thing.
Ah, boy.
Hold on. Rebel Moon.
I want to address
director's cut.
I want to address something real quick. So I think it's unfair to judge actors for terrible scripts. They are bad actors, but there are also bad scripts and directors.
Yeah.
Okay. That's fine. You still gonna tell me that Gal Gadot was not partially to blame for that Wonder Woman movie? You cannot. Listen, I get it. A lot of y'all just like, she's hot. She's hot. Yes. But also, after about 5 minutes into an effing movie, I want to see you actually give a believable performance. Okay? That's all I'm asking. Can you give me something else and just a stare? Can you give me something else, please? Please. I don't care. Yes, you're hot. I need something else. Can I get something else, please? That's all I'm asking.
She is.
Can you commit?
I think it's unfair to judge actors for terrible scripts. Okay, so hold on. Let's
don't get me started. Okay.
I agree, right? But there's an asterisk there. And the asterisk is that Henry Cavill, who we've all agreed is the best man. The best man on earth right now is Henry Cavill. Mm-hmm. He's like, yeah, I'm an actor, but I like to play video games all day. Why do you think Henry Cavill's single? My friend said it the best. How is a woman going to add to his life? And I was like, fuck, you're right. Like, he can do anything he wants, but only whenever he wants to. Mm-hmm. Why would he get married or date someone? Like, Henry Cavill could walk anywhere in the planet and be like, hey.
Work out, act, and play video games. And probably
paint
read
Warhammer
comics.
minis. Play Custodians in Warhammer. Like,
jeez, man.
And this dude has been cited as impossible to work with because he is so committed to making sure the scripts and the directors don't fuck up the things he loves.
Yeah.
That they're like, yeah, he's terrible. And the entirety of the world is like, no.
No, he's not.
It's like if you
He's
tried to
not.
tell us Keanu Reeves was a bad
You are
guy,
the problem.
we'd be like,
Yeah.
impossible. Impossible. You're incorrect.
You're the problem. If you say something's wrong with
Keanu
him,
Reeves
you're the problem.
lost everything in his life and is still trying to make other people happy.
Yeah.
Keanu Reeves is the greatest man. Not the best man. The best man is still Henry Cavill. The greatest man is Keanu Reeves. If you showed me if you showed me a video of Keanu Reeves strangling ducks, I would assume those ducks were Nazis. Like, I'd be like, he's killing Nazis. Like, there can't be, he can't be doing something that wrong. I'm wrong. Like, my eyes aren't working right.
Yeah.
He's not killing ducks. Those are Terminator ducks from the future, and he's stopping them from killing John Connor. Like, Keanu Reeves is perfect. I will hear no criticisms. Same thing with Henry Cavill. If you tell me, yeah, Henry, like when he left The Witcher, he didn't get fired from The Witcher. Anyone who says he got fired from The Witcher is fucking dumb. He's like, get fucked, you fucking fucks. If you're gonna tell the story, there's fucking 30 books and 3 video games. Go. And they're like, we're gonna tell a different version of the story. And he's like, yeah, we're not gonna do that. And they're like, well, we're not, you signed the contract. He's like, cool, we're gonna make some changes. Well, no, he's like, no, we're gonna make some changes or I'm gonna fucking phone it in. Fine, we'll cut your scenes. Fine, I won't renew my contract. What? Look at how the seasons went. Yeah. Remember the most important thing, everybody. If it's good, it makes money. It doesn't matter what anyone's opinion on anything else is.
Correct.
There are things that are before their time, and they don't make money until later. Movies, TV shows, The Matrix. Like, The Matrix wasn't massive until it got released on home video.
Yeah, listen, my favorite thing for 2 weeks was people trying to tell me that I was wrong for my critique on Venom. And I was like, I don't need to respond to you about Venom. Go look in the box office. Yeah. That will let you know how good the movie is or not. If I'm wrong, then tell the people who are not watching the movie because it sucks.
Yeah, don't tell me. I saw the movie. You don't got to tell me that my opinion of the movie is wrong. You got to tell the nobody else who bought it that their opinion of the movie is wrong.
Right.
Like, good shows don't get canceled. Yes, there's a corner case every once in a while of some crazy story.
Yeah.
Successful video games don't get fucking shelved because they're doing well. Successful TV shows don't get canceled because the people are watching them. Nothing gets canceled because of a bunch of people complaining. No. Shit gets canceled if it costs money and isn't profitable. That's it. Fuck, even Costco is like, we're gonna sell fucking hot dogs for $1, god damn it, and we're gonna keep doing it forever because who cares? I go to Costco now just to get a hot dog or two and a soda for $2 because they haven't changed the prices. Because I'm like, it feels good to buy food for $2 now.
Hey Jay, that was a good movie though. Always Be My Maybe. Yo, he was hilarious in that crap. Hilarious.
So that was mostly also Tony Todd died.
Randall Park is amazing.
Yeah, Randall Park's the fucking shit. Tony Todd passed away. The actor, the horror movie guy from Candyman. He's been in a bunch of stuff, but like that's where most people know him from, like random horror movies. He's 69 or 70.
Oh wow, that's young.
Yeah. Good life, good actor.
Yeah.
Still not over Firefly. Nobody is. Firefly was canceled because it wasn't a good show. Yeah. Retroactively, it became such a good show that they got a fucking movie. It became such a good show that they was like, fine, here's a movie. But also,
I just want to know,
Fox sucks.
Why is Grey's Anatomy still on TV? That's what is Grey's Anatomy still running? I swore I saw new episodes coming out on Netflix recently. Why is Grey's Anatomy still going?
Married couples over 40 don't know how to come.
Oh my god, I can't.
That's why Grey's Anatomy's still on TV.
Oh my gosh.
Oh wait. Ali likes the new script of Blade. Film is closing to find a new director. Blade and Spider-Man 4 will likely be the last two films beside Avengers 5 and 6 to be released in the multiverse saga. We're still talking about Blade?
What? No, it's not.
We're still talking about Blade?
No,
Alex Perez on whether Haley Steinfeld's Bishop will show up in Thunderbolts. No, she isn't to my knowledge unless it's the post-credit scene. But she's got a new bestie right now. November 9th. Tomorrow. Today. Yes. Now. Yes. Arcane. Is it out right now? Can I fucking stop? Can I just leave? You finish this? I'll just turn around and watch I'm so excited. I fucking love Arcane. And
So I haven't gotten into it.
Watch Arcane. It's so fucking good.
Yeah.
I love League of Legends. The problem is I can't play League of Legends because League of Legends is a free game. And as I've explained to many people in the past, when the barrier to entry is 0, they let anybody in.
Yeah, that's true.
And the people who play League of Legends, they're not our best. They're not, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Let me see what's going on here. Doctor Strange 3 is not likely to be released on the multiverse saga. Nobody cares. Some random Marvel news. Biggest Marvel Studios attraction at D23 Brazil. Don't care. Jack Schaefer revealed that there were early talks of having Miles Gutierrez Riley's character Eddie actually be Hulkling in Agatha All Along. That was a Marvel decision not to have him be Hulkling for the purposes of our show. With our show, he's not Hulkling. Okay, I don't care. He was a random fucking guy.
Yeah, whatever,
also,
dude. Like
Billy's random boyfriend doesn't have to be fucking Hulkling. He can meet Hulkling and fall in love. God damn it. Agent Venom film is reportedly in the works at Sony. They're gonna keep losing money.
Yo, bro, shut the stream off. I'm done with this. Yo, I can't do this no more, man. Agent Venom? Why?
Agatha All Along submits as comedy series. I agree. I think it was a comedy series. Second season to follow. It probably. MetaQuest. My roommate just got a MetaQuest.
Mm-hmm.
Say roommate, like we're not. I haven't seen him in like 3 days. He's on the other side of the fucking house. There's a staircase between us. We have our own bathrooms, but like he's got a MetaQuest, and he's like, "Dude, you want to play with it?" And I put it on, and immediately was like, "Oh, sick, too old." Like, cutoff is 36. Anyone older than 36 can't use VR. Kraven the Hunter is reportedly 2 hours long. The film is apparently better than Venom: The Last Dance.
I mean, that's a low bar, B. That's a low bar, bro. That's a low ass bar, bro.
Oh, I'll just walk over that. Season 3 will have a musical episode. What if season 3? Okay, I don't care. What if season 3? Still don't care. What if season 3? Still don't care. All right, let's see what's going on. What if we introduce well-known Marvel character to the MCU? I knew it, guys. We're getting Dupe. If we don't get Dupe in What If, when are we getting Dupe? Dupe. Ryan Reynolds says Marvel is obsessed with Channing Tatum's Gambit. They better be.
I mean, bro. You kidding me? Come on. I'm obsessed with Channing Tatum, period. But whatever.
He did a great job. He can tone it down. He either needs to tone it down or ramp it up. Like,
or ramp it up. Yeah, exactly.
He's like, "Oh, I'm making a name for myself here, boy." Like, he needs to just, everything needs to be just dripping Creole. He'd be like,
and he needs to win, man. After what happened this week.
What happened to Channing Tatum this week?
Apparently, him and Zoe Kravitz, they're done. You know, didn't work out. They're not getting married anymore. I don't know who dropped the ball. I feel like it's Zoe. I feel like she dropped the ball. Like I said,
what will Channing Tatum do?
I feel like Zoe's the one that dropped the ball here. Personally, that's what I feel.
What will Channing Tatum do? How will Channing Tatum ever find another woman?
I'm sure he'll be
Hold on.
fine. He does have Magic Mike. Women still remember that.
How will this man? How will this man
I don't know how he's gonna do it, bro.
ever pick up the pieces?
I don't know. Tough times. Doesn't have a chance.
We got fucking Joe Manganiello playing D&D. We got Channing Tatum playing Gambit. I don't know who this guy is, but he's probably into some Smurf shit or some My Little Pony shit.
I think I remember him from like CSI or something like that.
Yeah, all I know is men are starting to just be like, this is what we like.
Yeah.
We're going to do the things we like and be hot. And I appreciate that. I'm not going to be hiding shit anymore. Henry Cavill is painting minis and playing Superman. Channing Tatum is breaking up with Zoe Kravitz. And what's happening? Oh no. Oh no. They'll be both of them are going to be fucking fine. Like, I think that's it though. I don't think we got anything else to talk about.
No, that's it.
It's been a slow week. So next week we'll kind of give our finale to Penguin, kind of think about what that Batman universe will be a little bit more. Hopefully something exciting will pop up in either Marvel or DC, or otherwise we're gonna have to talk about some random ass bullshit.